So this is Brett Cooper's friend, best friend, if you didn't know, and Reagan's. We're gonna see what he has to say. Apparently, he has some information about what's been going on. I like take a look at drama and I kind of just keep myself out of it. I know that's funny saying that when the whole KCD thing, Kingdom Come, but I actually do. But this, no, not this. All right, let's see. Kingdom Come Live. All right, let's see. That seems good. Oh, by the way, I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. So, yeah. I'll be on a lot. I pretty much took those days off. What the hell? Oh god, what is Twitch up to? Kidding me. Is Twitch doing its thing again? I hope not. Oh, it crashed the first time. I wonder why. It does that a lot. I swear, Twitch is the only one that does that. I wonder why. What was I gonna do? I'll do that later. All right, so he explains what happened. He's Brett Cooper's friend, Reagan's friend, and he was out of the loop. Like things started happening, and he didn't know what was going on at first. So he's just starting to get into. I think Kick went down. Ah. What do you mean? Oh, Jesus. Let's see. I think Kick went down. What's up? Hey, I seen you on. Well, I seen you on Kick. I seen your message.
So much money, which it probably isn't now with how the views have dropped severely, but it's just the principle of y'all, everybody recognizes that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brett Cooper just made a video. She's coming back. The 30th, she has a live stream going. So
That channel that's
Ooh.
Brett. You know what I mean? In full transparency on my part, because it is a little weird, like a little personal too, is that I don't follow Reagan.
If you don't know who Brett Cooper is, I'll show you. No, I didn't. Weird.
After weeks of speculation, Brett Cooper.
It's this girl. Yeah, Twitch just kicked me off for some reason.
I'm ready.
Yeah, she dude, her video fucking look at the views. It's only been up for 3 hours. It's already got 236,000 views. 73,000 likes. Isn't that crazy? She just posted it 3 hours ago. It's almost at 1,000,000 views. Anyway, so let's get back
either,
to
and I have not
see
spoken
what
to her
happened.
or her husband since all this went down. Because for me, outside looking in, not probing, not asking questions, it's just, why would you do that? You know, like no shit. You're a grown adult. You do what you got to do. If you want to protect
Oh,
your
yeah.
family, if you want, you know,
Kick didn't kick you off. It actually kicked me off. So, fuck them. I don't need kick.
if DW offer you money and you want to take a big deal and this and that.
So Reagan was the producer, and Brett Cooper made that YouTube channel skyrocket, 3 million subscribers or something. So when Brett Cooper left, usually your producer, your team leaves with you. She decided not to leave and decided to take over the show as if people were going to stay. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I watched it. Pretty sad.
End of the day, you're a grown woman, you're a grown adult, you're taking care of your family.
Yeah, it
That's
sucks.
there's nothing I can do about that. You make the decisions, you making that bed and you're sleeping in it, cool. But on the other side, it's like betrayal in a sense of like, I don't know. I would never. It's like if Joe Rogan, Jamie, if you don't know, Joe Rogan has his podcast, the Joe Rogan
Yeah,
Experience. His
same here.
producer, Jamie's on the show too in the back. It's as if Jamie took over the Joe Rogan Experience. It's like, this is weird. This doesn't make sense at all. Will we all know exactly what happened? Probably not. But can we speculate what happened? For sure. And personally, in my opinion, I'm speculating that based off of this situation, the
Yeah.
Candace
Oh,
Owens
you like
situation
that?
with Daily Wire, the Steven Crowder situation with Daily Wire, that it's clear that Daily Wire and their self-proclaimed God
So,
King, Jeremy Boring, CEO, has a very big problem with running a business and in running that Daily Wire and their self-proclaimed God King,
the fuck?
Jeremy Boring, CEO, has a very big problem with running a business and in running people. And to me,
Okay, I'm gonna show you the backgrounds that I got for this. You tell me, like, this is one right here. All right, I'll show you a couple of them. Yeah, he's awesome.
this is evident with the public treatment, the public spats, and all the drama and the rumors between all these prominent people, Brett, Candace, and Steven, down to even their employees on their Glassdoor
Here's
page,
two.
which has a 2.5-star rating. And let's just, for the fun of it, let's read some reviews. Dishonest, fragile leadership, demoralizing culture. Pros, some
Three.
opportunities to rub shoulders with celebrities and associate your name with a well-known brand. Cool, that makes sense. Cons, the most disorganized place I have ever worked.
Four.
Decision making is ill informed and incoherent. Managers don't coach you, manage or even communicate with you honestly or constructively. They tell you you're about to get a raise and be promoted, giving you glowing reviews, then blow up at you when you
5.
take their word seriously and don't correct the hidden offenses you made that they never told you about. They expect you to manage yourself, but don't give you the rights
1.
that self-management requires. They prefer to fire rather than promote employees that have outgrown their position. They're threatened by even the smallest whiff of dissent. Employees who survive here are the most mediocre because they fit in really well with the low standards set by managers, and they don't outshine them. Haphazard decision making by owners leads to instability in company and antagonistic relationship with the workforce. Rounds of firings are common, sometimes due to political infighting. This place is a revolving door of misery led by pows of delusional freaks who make decisions based on fear, not calm and measured risk taking.
So basically, what it comes down to is Jeremy. So which one do you like? 1 through 5. You know, I gotta be honest. I kind of like the one. My favorite one is actually not this one. It is this one. I think that's fucking awesome. Mm, marshmallows. Boy, look at that hairline. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah.
Words of not me, but a past employee of Daily Wire. Let's read one more. Work here if you're cool with being their slave. Pros. Most of the people outside of leadership staff are amazing. I've made a lifelong friendships working at Daily Wire and love my team. I guess it's a pro that you get lunch every day, but they only do that so you will not be interrupted by leaving the office for food. They want to keep you working. This was said to me by higher level staff. Cons. You are a number, not a name. Leadership tells you from day one it's a privilege to have a seat at the table and you're easily replaceable. People really do want to work here.
So are you, Daily Wire. So are you.
So it's true that you're easily replaceable. That doesn't mean the employer should have the attitude about their team members. Instead of helping you grow, they're waiting for you to fail. Daily Wire does not believe in work-life balance, and you will hear this from their HR, your supervisor, and their CEOs. Refusing to work on your PTO will most likely get you terminated, even if it's not an emergency.
That's insane. That is crazy.
Longer you stay, the more likely it is for you to be replaced by someone with fresh ideas. The CEO told everyone in a staff meeting that we won't get promoted anytime soon because he wanted to hire new employees above us. Things like, it's not that you're not good, you're just not good enough, are said regularly as an excuse to not give opportunities for promotion. Transparency is not a thing here. I know several people who were told they were doing a great job, and next thing you know, they were booted out the door. They're always looking over your shoulder and micromanaging. Being a manager here is horrible because you have the CEOs and HR asking why a team member was on their phone for a few minutes. Advice to management: I don't claim to know a ton about how to run a large company, but y'all sure show me what not to do. Caring about your employees half as much as you care about the money would be a start. It's better to have refreshed, happy, healthy employees than tired, scared, and depressed ones. So here's the deal. Like I mentioned,
why is it so fucking hard to grasp? Leave your employees happy. They will be loyal. They'll do anything for you. Why is it so hard to grasp at that? I don't understand what is wrong. Like, it's not fucking hard. Treat them like human beings. Pay them decently. Give them some benefits, and they will be so fucking loyal to you. Like, people will actually, like, nearly, like, they'll work after the time that they're supposed to leave for a little bit just to get something done to help you out because you are a great boss, a great owner, you pay them well. Like, that's hard to come by, so people stick to that and will do anything to keep their job. Like, it's so crazy to me that people are just, like, can't grasp, like, treat your employees good. That's all you gotta fucking do. That's it. Do not micromanage. It's so crazy to me that it's like deciphering the fucking, god damn it, Rosetta Stone or something. It's crazy.
it's clear
It's not hard,
that
man.
there's a people problem. People are identifying this whole situation. Candace has been talking about it. This has been spoken about on Joe Rogan podcast. The way things are being run over there, in my opinion, are not good. It doesn't seem good. I don't hear anything good from it. It's just like, what is happening? And the way this situation has been handled with Brett, it's like the icing's on the wall of how.
I also feel like when you sign up for a plan, it's kind of weird because I accidentally ended up paying for a year's worth, and yeah, it was kind of weird the way you can sign up. Kind of scammy.
Crappy the decision making and the skills that some of the people have there are. I mean, I just think back to Ben Shapiro standing on stage ripping Candace Owens to shreds as if that's not your coworker, and you're doing it publicly. Stand like, what is this? And then now, see, the reason I'm making this video is because you got Reagan's little cousin online talking crap about Brett, and then you even have Journey Boy, God King. He was in a video running his mouth about Brett Cooper too, and what I'm not about to do is sit here and allow others.
Who is he anyway? Like, what? I feel like the only reason why people know who the Daily Wire is because of Ben Shapiro. That's basically the biggest person that they have, and they got him at like the right time. Otherwise, nobody would know who the fuck Jeremy is. I still don't know who the fuck he is. And he acts like he's some god. Like, bro, I don't even know who the fuck you are. The only reason why people even know your name is because of Ben Shapiro, and you're a jackass. That's the only reason why.
or myself to be gaslit about the situation at hand or like Brett's character or why Brett isn't doing certain things. Like, no, we're not about to do that. So let's.
And why is it so fucking hard to get these marshmallows?
I'm getting flustered. I'm getting mad. I'm getting heated. So for starters, before we get into Reagan and her little cousin, let's start with Jeremy
Yeah.
Boring. And
She was the original one to cover Kamala Harris not being black, actually showing evidence that she's not black. She's great.
this video, and let's just hear what he had to say.
Most the entire time that there's been the comment section, not from the very earliest days, but almost the entire time, 2 years, has been the producer of the show, has helped to write the show every single day.
I guess we'll find out, will we? When Brett Cooper gets her show back and starts her own shit again, we will find out, won't we? Because if her shit is a big hit like it was last time, well, I guess you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Jeremy. Once again, who the fuck are you?
Episodes a day, and has been Brett's best friend. And so, some of the accusations against Reagan have been really ugly, like that she's impersonating Brett. Well, that's unfair. If Reagan seems a bit like Brett, it's because she's Brett's best friend and one of the writers and the producer of the show. She's worked as much on the show every day on what the show would look like and feel like and sound like as Brett has for these last 2 years. They've done that.
Okay, and I've heard this of like, well, they're best friends, of course.
It fits Brett Cooper way like when I see the mannerisms and the way Brett Cooper and Reagan act, I see Brett Cooper. I don't see Reagan. I see Brett Cooper, and that's what everyone else sees. It doesn't matter, even if Brett Cooper was like told by Reagan, do this, do that, do this, do that. It doesn't matter. People see Brett Cooper. That's all.
Like, sure, but not identical. And when I'm watching the comment section, am I getting if I'm watching the comment section with Brett Cooper, am I getting the same Brett Cooper that I can FaceTime right now? Am I getting the same Brett Cooper that I'm at dinner with all the time? Am I getting the same Brett Cooper that I'm traveling with? Yes. When I'm watching the comment section with Reagan Conrad, am I getting the Reagan that I was talking to at dinner or hanging out with on my birthday or doing some different things on the boats, on the lakes?
No.
Am I getting that Reagan? Personally, in my opinion, no, I am not. There's a difference between being identical versus being yourself. And I'm pretty sure, because I've seen a couple of episodes, now we're getting more of her personality. If you can look back, I think Reagan has an old YouTube channel. You can see more of like who she actually is. But when this first started rolling out, it was weird to watch for me personally as someone who's hung out with them both.
And it's kind of nice because you're getting a perspective of like both of their best friends, like both their friend. And he's just in the middle and observing what's going on and just telling you, you know?
Timeless times. And yes, Reagan was a producer and helped with the show and helped write and come up with ideas, but ultimately Brett had the final say. It was her show. She's put a lot of work into it too. And so it's not just fair to just let's see what else does he have to say.
Done that together. Obviously, they have a lot in common in terms of their delivery because they have helped craft the show together. Some of the rumors I saw that we sent Reagan to acting lessons to make her more like Brett, that's absolutely absurd and deeply offensive. Reagan's enormously talented. She's been an enormous part of building the comment section for the last 2 years. And I've never sent her to an acting lesson. She's never asked me to send her to an acting lesson. I've never asked her to do anything to be more like Brett. If anything, we've told her make the show as much your own.
This man's hilarious.
Yeah, that one's weird. I don't know where that came from. I think someone just said it, and a couple of people liked it. And it seemed absurd. So a couple of YouTubers maybe said it, and then one YouTuber said it again just to get more views. I don't know, but it's stupid. I don't think most people thought that she took acting lessons. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
I'm hilarious.
Your own as you can while maintaining the format. But she is like Brett because they are friends and collaborators, have been collaborators on the show. It's actually ironic because I did send Brett to various kinds of lessons as a performer, not acting lessons. Brett's a terrific actress and always The entire time I've known her, she has been, as will be evident when you see the Pendragon cycle.
I'm glad you noted that because the woman's been an actor her whole life. So, of
I was just gonna say Brett Cooper's been an actor like way, uh, way more than um she's been doing this. And now, what's gonna happen to Snow White?
course, she's always brushing up on her skills and doing what she needs to do. As for Ms. Reagan,
But I did send her to Dan.
That was funny. I totally fucking hang out with this guy. Oh man. I totally fucking hang out with this guy. He's funny as hell. I like him.
A terrific actress, and always, the entire time I've known her, she has been, as will be evident when you see the Pendragon cycle.
I'm glad you noted that because the woman's been an actor her whole life. So, of course, she's always brushing up on her skills and doing what she needs to do. As for Ms. Reagan,
But I did send her to dancing lessons and singing lessons in preparation for her role as Snow White. I sent her to dialogue coaching sessions to help her with her role in the Pendragon cycle.
so if you did all this for Brett, why wouldn't you be doing? If you did all this for Brett, why wouldn't you be doing all this for Reagan? And then when people are saying you are doing this for Reagan, that you're not.
And that's good. That's like saying that you shouldn't send a performer to lessons is like saying that my political host shouldn't read books. They should just know everything. It should all be natural. What nonsense. You should always be making yourself better. And Brett did take steps to make herself better and better and better, and I'm sure will continue to. And perhaps Reagan will as well. But what Reagan hasn't done is taking acting classes to be more like Brett Cooper. That is just completely absurd.
Okay, I like the way that's worded. She hasn't taken acting classes to specifically be like Brett Cooper. That's probably true. She probably took acting classes just to like brush up on her skills, being in front of a camera, riffing and doing all that.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the best rep. I've met personally. It was.
I don't want to show. I don't want to show the entire video just because. I
People who
hate
want the
doing
Daily
that.
Wire to fail and want Reagan to fail in the role, and both will be.
God, I hate Jeremy.
How she feels so bad for her cousin Reagan, and people need to stop bullying her. And here's the real tea about what happened with the situation. And this is what I was told. This is that. First off, are you dumb? Probably are. That's why the video is gone. And anytime you upload the video, he gets copyrighted strike because you can't talk about it because she. What irritates me about Reagan and Reagan's cousin and the video that Reagan's cousin posted is that, again, genuinely feel like people are missing the point and not looking deep enough into
I completely agree.
the situation at hand. It doesn't take rocket science. It doesn't take to know what really happened and really dive in. All you have to do is look at it at face value for what it is. It's off, it's shady, and something went wrong. And for me personally, that's why I haven't spoke to Reagan since all this went down, because even in another world where, you know, Reagan and Brett become friends again.
Anyway, you want to watch it? I'm glad she's back though. I love her. I love her videos. She seems like a genuinely good person. Brett Cooper.